get the email then. Tell him to send the
No,
email.
he read it because he knew in 20 years later you guys are going to do a show together.
Exactly.
No, because you lived in she lived in Cleveland.
I didn't live in Cleveland. No one lived there.
And you were going to move there. You were going to move.
I wasn't going to move to Cleveland. Are you fucking kidding me?
From Johnny Carson, $10. A random can and a random lot usually means somebody had to pee.
Exactly. Oh, nothing. I don't know. He's crazy, Chad.
Oh, there's a mess here. Let's bring in the potato.
Domestic violence. Domestic violence.
Teamster Tim, assaulted from behind. I wouldn't run my back in the same room as.
Give me a cigarette.
I wouldn't turn my back in the same room as Brian.
Wait, look who it is.
Oh, hi, Bob.
Hi, pretty
boy. This show hit a new low.
What's the matter with you?
Now Kevin's going potato. Now Kevin's desperate.
Kevin's jumping on the Cardiff train. He knows where his bread. If you want, Kevin, thank you for having me on. A fun game for your fans. If they love me, super chat $5. If you hate me, super chat $10.
You see?
Let's see what happens.
This guy's a genius. He's a marketing whiz. Listen. Have you ever seen that show that Erock does with Brian Johnston?
It's the best.
You've never seen it then, right? Because it's the biggest piece of shit anyone's ever seen. I mean, it's unwatchable. The only I recommend, I'm not even kidding here. The only time I recommend people watching it is when you're having trouble sleeping, because that shit is so bad. It's worse than Joe Matarese. And Joe Matarese was my old go-to when I couldn't sleep. But now it's Erock and that Brian guy with a beard. I like when guys have a long beard. They think that gives them personality.
Yeah.
It's like, I have a long white beard. Aren't I interesting? I guess
you're
not.
Close to death.
Kevin, this might be awkward for you, but I do the intro for that show.
Yeah, I saw somebody, Bob Levy, who's on this one of the squares here. He told me I got to watch that show that you put out about your interviewing Chad's puncher. So I watched the beginning. I saw you doing a promo for Erock, and then I turned it off. I'm not even kidding. I turned it off because I couldn't take it. It was that show's so bad. Erock's such a dull guy that I couldn't. That I don't know. I couldn't imagine anyone would stoop so low as to do a promo for a show that bad. Go ahead, caller.
I think Erock is an American institution in broadcasting. I love.
Erock was the producer when O&A brought O&A to an end. Now he's going to do the same thing with Compound Media. Isn't that something?
Is that what you think? You think it was Eric that destroyed Opie and Anthony?
No, he didn't destroy it, but he brought it to its fucking ending. R.I.P.
See.
When Eric shows up, that means things are coming to an end.
So
that show, the one show says they're fun. Eric's not fun, and then he makes everything not fun.
He's something with an F, but it's not fun. Fat.
I don't get it.
He's fat.
Oh, all right. Let me write that down.
All right. Steve C., everyone put NFC after your super chat. If the money is not for Chad, and Kevin will take a picture of it to be sure Chad doesn't get it. Thank you.
All right. So Chad, you don't have any questions for the potato guy?
No, it's jumped. The thing's jumped the shark. It's over. It's done. It's a wrap. I'll talk to him when he decides not to use a filter and go by the potato guy, because it's like, I don't talk to cartoons.
He didn't jump the mud shark. What the fuck are you talking about? He had one.
I don't talk to cartoons.
You
I didn't watch the show. I didn't watch the show that you did. But what was the premise of the show?
It was a fake interview.
But who did you interview? Who did you write a script, or you just improvised?
We had a rough outline. It obviously didn't go as well as some of your fans would have liked it. I think Bob is still a little upset about me. But Bob, come on.
I love you.
On MLC now, just come clean. This was all your idea.
No, it was not my idea. Don't fucking blame me for that pile of shit that day.
Listen, on, Bob.
I'm a big fan of the potato. The potato is.
But why? Why are you a big fan of the potato?
Because that's Bob. I'm a big fan of everybody.
He's a potato. He's floating around. He goes like this. Come on. Look how happy he is. Look at Chad. You're so mad looking at the potato. Stop it.
What happened, Chad? We were friends. Exactly. I had you on my show. I had everyone turned around on you. Everyone liked you. You were endearing on my show. People that hated you all of a sudden loved you. I've been nothing but fair to you. and for some reason you've turned on me. What happened, Chad? What happened? I'm speaking English, Chad.
Chad's using mind control.
I think it's working, actually.
All right, so where's that accent? Where are you from that you talk like that?
Minnesota.
Oh, you are from Minnesota?
Yes.
Oh, that explains a lot. So you're friends with Steel Toe?
No. I know Steel Toe. I've been on his show, but I've never met
as a potato or as a regular person?
Potato.
Oh, man. Yeah.
And so nobody knows who you are?
Nobody.
Bob knows.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bob, why do you like him? Why do you like him?
He's a good guy, and he's a great potato.
You said it was Bob. You said it was the worst show you've ever seen.
That was the worst show I ever seen that night because I was mad because I expected to see the guy that punched you, and I was I thought he was going to come like fucking Rocky up the steps, the potato, but it didn't work that way.
Now you got to cuck it up because you're doing this show with him, so you're like, we got to sell tickets.
Potato. I fucking love the potato. Sells tickets. The potato people
sells.
Come.
And Bob,
there's no doubt.
Bob, honest opinion, as a stand-up, how did I do?
You did good for never being on to do a comedy show. He put together something for that evening, and that's what counts. Okay, Chad. We put together
something.
Didn't
he do 5 minutes?
His face never been on stage. It's like
but he's wearing a mask. It's like you're wearing a mask and you do 5 minutes. It's not very brave. It's not
the. Know who he is.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You don't want to give away the who.
Bob, nobody cares about this fucking potato. I just had him on so Chad could fight with him, and Chad's playing. Chad doesn't want to fight today.
Chad can't handle a potato unless it's on his plate.
Oh, but yes, but Kevin, don't we all wear masks?
No, we don't. We don't wear masks. I've never worn a mask in my life, and when I have to wear one, I take it off as quick as possible. One year I was Trump for Halloween. I didn't like it because I was misrepresenting myself. I wasn't Trump, but some people thought I was Trump.
It was last year.
So I'm not a fan of I'm not a fan of any of this shit. I just thought it'd be funny to have you on because we don't like you, and I think most people have you on. They do like you. So I'm doing point counterpoint where people are like, oh, isn't that funny to have a potato on? I mean, I don't think it's funny. I think it's stupid. But Bob seems to be a big fan.
He's very knowledgeable about everything that's going on. Okay?
Yeah, there's my Trump mask, and I didn't like wearing it outside because I thought I have nothing to hide. All right, Chad, we saw it the first time.
He's just upset. Like
I'm not a fan of like all this all the shenanigans that go on with this fucking podcasting, and the fact that like now they're bringing you down to Pottstown to try to sell tickets.
He was at the first one. People.
I know, but you can't get anybody new. Why don't you try to get Chad?
We tried to get Chad, but he doesn't want to fucking swim.
No, Kevin got mad. I don't want to pull a Bill Schultz.
Yeah, he blamed you, Kevin. He said that Kevin.
I don't want him to get mad at me.
He don't want it. Did you yell at him, Kevin?
No, but he wasn't happy.
I don't yell at anybody, but I'll say this about the potato. The potato don't sell. He don't sell. There's no way. So this whole thing, I told you, Bob, what's going to happen. And I can fucking say it every show, but like the first show they come out, the second show they come out less, the third show they come out even less. So keep having the same people and see what happens. You bring the fucking potato head and fucking Shuli and fucking, and Cumia.
Let's bet on it. But me, it's fucking me. I've been fucking everywhere. It's been going fucking great. I know it's going to be 3 to fucking 5 times as big a crowd, at least. I'm telling you that right now, okay?
As Rochester.
That's why, because they can't answer your phone, okay? The guy at the club. You know why? Because they're answering phones for people buying tickets. It's going to be packed. The potato has a section of fans from the Midwest that fucking love him, okay? And they will show up. There's a lot of people with fucking Minnesota Vikings outfits that'll be there. Chad paid for his education with stolen credit cards, $8.99. Is that true?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna call this guy again. I can't take this anymore. I mean, it's like you guys live in a fantasy world. The whole premise of all this shit is like it don't work, Bob.
You can't shit on my parade. My parade is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, how many people? No one even gives a shit about Stuttering John anymore. You guys are thinking like they're just gonna keep coming out.
It's about the show.
They're gonna come to shitty towns.
Shitty Towns. It's a beautiful. I don't know if you've been to Pottstown in spring.
I've been. I was just there.
I'll tell you, the springtime when those flowers start coming up. Look. 25 people like the potato fuck. Yeah, 20. If he has 25 people there, that's good. Okay, that's all we need. I'm bringing fucking hundreds.
I guess I gotta get stoned.
You gotta get stoned.
I don't even get my own show.
You gotta fucking. You can get stoned and go up as a carrot or something. Nobody will fucking know.
No, to do this show. I mean,
this is fucking unbelievable.
I know this show sucks today.
But why? Because you're fucking afraid of a fucking potato. You're just staring at him with a mean look on you. But you got this mean look on your face. And can you come a little closer to the camera, you ugly fuck?
Who, me?
No, not you, Chad. He's like fucking too close on me.
Why are you so upset, Chad? Chad.
I was not going to talk until the potato leaves.
Please leave your message.
God damn it.
Well, there's one solution. I guess I'm on every day.
You see, there we go. We just fixed the show.
No, but you guys, Bob, you can't have a fucking show with a potato and act like you're like we're grown-ups. You can't. We're more than grown-ups. We're almost retired, and you're pretending like a potato is something that people are interested in. Nobody gives a fuck about a potato. And then you said after the show on Saturday, that's the biggest piece of shit you ever saw.
It was the biggest piece of shit I ever saw at the moment. And then I realized he's a potato.
Should he at least apologize?
Can you?
To who?
To me.
Everybody for building it up like you had a real show, and then it was just a piece of shit show.
If anyone in this audience right now, if I misled anybody, if me as a potato misled anybody in this audience and they thought I was an actual newsman and I had an actual scoop, I apologize. I apologize to you in wholeheartedness.
See, that's
but I don't understand. What did you want to prove? So you don't like Chad? You're anti-Chad?
I love Chad.
Yeah.
Chad doesn't like me. I just want the truth.
Just because of the interview or before that?
No, I don't know. We had an interview. We were getting along fine. And then this whole punch incident came up. And I wanted him to come clean. I did want him to come clean.
Yeah,
I did want him. It's amazing that everyone's angry at me for doing a fake interview about a fake attack. I think that's the real comedy here. Everyone is mad at a potato for doing a fake interview.
Yeah, but two wrongs don't make a right. I mean,
are we really doing this? This is a thing. This is happening.
Two wrongs don't make a right. So
I just got a text from a friend. This sucks. I'm tapping out. This blows. Yeah, I get it.
First of all, the story's bullshit already when you said it. Got it from a friend.
Wait, I am way too high right now. Is that a potato, Charlie B?
Yes, Charlie B. Yes.
Now we got the corn in the chat. This is fucked up. There's going to be a rumble here.
Remember, everybody, if you hate me, super chat $10 right now.
No, I just want to get to the bottom of like what everyone.
Jump the shark.
Yeah, right. We jumped a shark on a Tuesday. We're going 5 days a week. We jumped a shark on a Tuesday. All right, got it.
Bill Schultz's show's better.
Is it, Chad?
Yeah. Well, then go on the fucking Schultz show. Fucking go look out his fucking no window.
I mean, Kevin, I've got the background.
No, potato.
Already.
What's your end game? What's your potato? What's your end game for being a potato in show business?
My intention was never to be in show business. My intention was just to have some fun on YouTube, and it's turned into this.
Well, that's what it is. Like, he knows everything that's going on in the fucking YouTube world. Every show, he knows everything about it, and he does a good job with this stuff. And if he wanted to get that fucking guy to punch Chad, I guarantee he would get him. He would be the one if he really wanted to get him. Because Chad doesn't want to go back to the fucking place and get him. Just camera it the whole fucking time. Take the camera and go there. The guy can't hit you.
Yeah, but I don't understand why anybody would give a shit about this stupid fucking potato. Like what do we gain by watching a potato talk? Like there's enough shitty content on YouTube. Why do we need a potato for more shitty content? I'm baffled, Bob.
We don't need a potato, but for some reason I have 3,000 subscribers. They seem to like me.
Yeah.
And then you do how often?
When I do a show every Monday, not on my channel, on a different channel. I do a show every Monday evening. I work on WATP. I work on the Who's Right podcast. I do Uncle Rico occasionally.
You don't put anything on your own channel?
I do, but as I feel like it. I don't have a schedule. When I get in the mood, I put stuff out. I have a Patreon, and my Patreon is almost as big as Chad Zumach's was before he got punched. So I think maybe that's why Chad is upset with me.
Wow.
You think I look at your Patreon?
I know you look at my Patreon. It's not doing
I don't look at anything you do.
So you think what do people get if they sign up for your Patreon?
Now you're promoting his Patreon. Oh, great.
No, I want to know why would someone sign up for fucking Potatoes Patreon? It's not even stupid. It's beyond stupid. Like, I don't get. That's why I know the Shuli Network is doomed for failures, because the fact that they play footsie with potato heads is fucking ridiculous.
It's not a potato head.
Opie and Anthony and Howard Stern, they never had potatoes on. They had real, even if they were losers, they had real fucking people on. They didn't have pretend potatoes,
cartoons,
and then acting like they were something. You're nothing. No disrespect, potato, but you're nothing.
Thank you. Let me just say hello to Patty C Cups. I think you have a celebrity in the chat. Hello, Patty.
Who's that?
Why, is she another fake person? Like,
no,
this fake. I had enough with Chip Chipperson, but now I got to deal with a potato. Chad, didn't you do an interview with that corn guy?
Yeah. Well, I got tricked into it because he signed up to my Patreon, or said he did. No, because he had like a real name, and then as soon as I popped on the screen, I go, "Oh, here we go. I got to do this." So I was annoyed because I was like, "Okay."
And how long was the interview?
Like 30 minutes or something like that. But it was just like, I thought it was a real guy, and if you're on my Patreon, I'm like, okay, I'll do an interview. But turns out he wasn't even signed up to my Patreon. He just contacted me, and I got duped.
So you got tricked by corn, and now you're mad at him.
No, he had a real name. He had a legit real name, and then
so does he.
You know, it's not electric. It's Bob. You're such a cuck.
You're mad at a corn. You're mad at corn.
This is all stupid. This isn't real life. Let's do real life stuff, not like toy stuff.
Yeah, we need topics. We really
real life stuff, like making up a story about.
No, you really can go. You can go around and say whatever you want and being anonymous. That's what I don't respect. Like, be real.
What do I say, Chad?
Use your real name. Use your real name.
So use a real name, but tell lies. That's what your advice is.
Use a real name and then go around talking shit. It's that simple.
I never talk shit about you. That's what you don't understand. I was your friend.
No, you use this disguise because you're on disability and you're screwing over the Canadian government. That's what you're doing.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So
cut me loose, Kevin. Cut me loose.
Are you Canadian? Are you Canadian?
I'm Minnesotian.
All right, have fun with the potato show, guys. I'm going.
No, Chad, don't go.
No, it's just.
What are you mad about the potato?
Because this is gay. You're high. You're smoking weed all day.
I'm not. I was.
This isn't funny. This isn't funny.
Wait. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes with the potato. Yeah. Potato. So I just want to have you on because I'm not a fan, and I don't like when people pretend. First of all, you pretend you're a potato, and then you pretended you had a scoop. And the fact that people like Levy and Ray DeVito, regulars on the show, were like promoting it, and then
it's sad
and just a complete fucking fail on every level. And I was like, so then you hide behind the fact that you're a potato, so people can't hold you accountable because you're a vegetable.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Well, no, it's more like, why would you take me seriously? I'm a potato.
Yeah, but why would you promote it like you really had him? And then why was Bob promoting it like Bob's sending me the link on my fucking and on my on my text? He's texting me, "Oh, you got to watch this." And then first of all, I watch it, and I'm like, "You're cucking up the fucking Erock and Brian Johnson." Right off the bat, I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with these people? You've never seen their show, and if you have, what do you have to gain by cucking up to Erock? You think you're gonna get a show on Compound Media? And the people that work there are the biggest losers in show business, right?"
No, I don't agree.
You don't agree with what? Everything I said?
No, that Compound Media is the biggest losers in show business. I enjoy the content on Compound Media. I am an Erock fan.
Jesus.
But
based on what? Based on what are you an Erock fan of?
It's Eric Nagel, one of the greatest podcasts on the internet today. Yes. Now.
All right, bye-bye.
That was the best part of the interview.
You guys really
I mean, it's like the guy says he's a potato, so he can say whatever he wants. It's like what happened January 6th? Well, you can't hold me accountable. I'm a potato. So Erock sucks. Bob, you don't even like Erock.
Well, I don't like that he's so stupid.